Hey guys, Robert here. Was going to make this video for a couple reasons. I was going to let you guys know that I am doing a lot better. Again, I keep improving. My physical activity keeps increasing every day. I'm able to walk around a lot more. And I want to thank all that to the TENS unit too. I started the TENS unit. I didn't know if it was going to help at first, but I did keep progressing, and I did keep going the right direction in terms of healing. Nobody really told me to do this. My dad had a TENS unit and gave it to me a while back. I just told him I'd take it for the hell of it. I didn't even know what it was, and then I just was looking in my closet and I had this thing, and they said that it helped with pain and shit, and I was looking up different places to put it, and I was putting it like in my leg first and my hip, and I noticed that was helping. Then I know that I was already going to physical therapy for my pelvic floor, and then I wanted to kind of incorporate the TENS unit with the pelvic floor as much as possible because of how much it was helping me with the stuff down my leg. And I gathered some research, and it said that you can place it in a few places to help your pelvic floor. What I was doing, I was doing it in just one spot because each one comes with two pads, just like this here. The unit looks like this itself. Sorry for all the smoke. I thought it would help with the anxiety, but I think it's becoming more in the way. But this thing takes batteries. You could also plug it into the wall. I didn't bring that cord out to show you guys. But it also has these two little cords that plugs into the unit itself. On the other side of the cords, these where it plugs into the pads, and you'll see that it'll have a positive and negative, a red and a black. And it's like, I was reading like all the what to do and what not to do with the TENS unit, and it says not to put it like directly on the spine, don't put it on the neck, don't put it on your head and shit, which I wouldn't plan on doing anyway, but I just wanted to be sure I was being safe. And one of the safe things that I think that to keep in mind while doing this is to make sure that you keep the red, whatever you connect this red to, because each cord has a red and a black. So the red wire is going to be pushing the juice through you, and this other black wire is going to be kind of catching it. It's going to be like a current through you. It's called electrotherapy. And so usually on an injury, you're going to kind of place it surrounding the injury or kind of right on it, but in this case it's kind of weird because it's kind of directly in us. And I apologize for whatever I'm about to show you, but this is the best way that I can figure out how to kind of show you. But anyway, this red wire, you're going to want to place it the furthest away from your heart. That's what I was trying to say. That's the one thing to keep in mind, I apologize, is to keep the red wire away from your heart and keep the black wire closer to your heart, I guess. So this thing has two channels. So you're going to place these two in one location, and you're going to place the other two in another location. I'm going to set it up for you pretty much exactly how I do it, so you guys get the image, exactly what you need to do. to make this work for you. And it doesn't happen right away, it takes time. Definitely kind of gets some taking used to. Whenever I was first doing it, I don't think I made it past 12 amps, because whenever you turn it up, you get to adjust the length of time that you're doing it for, and also the spot. It has, like, whether your hip, your arm, your neck, your whatever, and you get to set it to whatever setting. So I only got it up to 12 the first time. I felt it. I always feel it whenever I turn it up to 5. I turn it up to 1, 2, 3. I don't really feel much, and then I turn it up to 5. I'm like, okay, I feel it now, and I start going up from there whenever I'm laying down after I connect it. And it's important from whenever you do have it on to not like try to move it, because I was trying to move it while I was still had it on, and whenever I was trying to take it off, I actually put my finger on the other side of the electrode, I think is what they call it, and it was fucking shocking my hand, and it was kind of jolting my whole entire body. It was not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. You want to be sure that you turn it off before you move it, definitely, anywhere. I heard some pause. Mine doesn't pauses at all. I had to turn mine completely off. I don't know how old mine is, but I've seen some on Amazon for 40 bucks. I'll try to find the link and I'll include it somewhere. But yeah, let's get to the fucking chase. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep the red wire away from everything as possible. Not everything, your heart. Away from your heart. So now this one, firstly, I'm gonna put it right underneath my balls, right before my butthole, and I placed it there where it was on my testicles, kinda, and you'll know if it's on your testicle. You don't want it on your testicles, but I don't think it'll hurt you too bad if you don't do it for too long. But you'll know, like maybe it'll start sliding up, or maybe you'll think you'll have it on your taint, but then you kind of lie down and then you realize it's not on your taint. It's on your fucking balls. You'll know. So this is one channel. You don't want to mix these up, okay? So this is going to be one channel that you're going to be plugging in to your TENS unit. You're going to put one on your taint, actually more towards your ass cheek, whichever side that you're doing it on. If you kind of put it on one side and a little bit more lower towards your asshole, I've noticed that it kind of digs in there a little bit better. And also, I started off because my pain was radiating like a little bit more on the outside of my hip out here. It's now kind of moving towards my butt cheek up here. And so now I've moved it because I feel like I'm kind of chasing the pain. So I first placed this pad right here with this one on my taint, this one out here, and now I'm placing it right on the tip of where this muscle kind of meets this spine here right in the center, but I place it off center because remember you're not supposed to put it right on the spine, so I put it right on the tip of this muscle here. I'll place it here. This is where I'm at after I've been doing it for a few months. Again, one on my taint, one on the tip of my hip here, my ass. This is where I have most of my pain. I do have stuff radiating elsewhere, but this is, I feel, where everything comes from. So now again, I'm going with the red one first. Keep it away from my heart. Now this one, I'm going to put it right in this channel, right in, I believe, is what the inguinal channel here that goes all the way up to your hip. You're going to place it mostly kind of more towards the upper here, but you're going to want to get it right on the inside, right there. It's going to dig in there ever so fucking perfectly. And this one, you want to kind of place my leg goes up here. This is where it kind of meets a little bit. This is right where that tendon is. I kind of want to place it a little bit above there, right here. All right. So that's another channel. You got one channel going here, one, and it's connected to right here. One channel here, and the other on your taint and the tip of your ass. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Sorry for all the language. And like I said, the first time I did it, I had it up to 12, and I kept doing it. I kind of noticed that it was penetrating and giving me more room in there. I kind of felt congested. I felt weird, and this thing was kind of breaking everything up. I turned this thing up to 62. That's my record. I can't get it up past 32 now. I've been only doing it on one side, like I've showed you. I keep going to my physical therapist. She notices that I'm getting stronger even though I'm not doing any of her exercises. I've been kind of going on bike rides and doing a little bit of yoga. I've been walking a lot more. And my strength has gotten a lot better, she said, since I've seen her last, within the last month. So I feel like this is very beneficial, and she said that my pelvic floor also doesn't feel as tight. She says that she's feeling a lot of improvements. She's giving me a little bit more harder exercises to complete throughout the day. So I'm assuming all this is a good thing. I feel a lot better. I feel a hell of a lot better. I'm eating a lot better. Trying to think if there's anything else I could include here. There's a TENS unit. I don't know if I mentioned anything about cannabis suppositories, but even just sticking the straight up RSO, the Rick Simpson oil, straight up there while I do the pelvic wand therapy at home, it really helps me relax those muscles. That's about it, guys. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be going for a run here very soon. I don't feel this thing completely gone, but I'm going to wait till it's completely gone before I go for a run. Because I know I'm just going to make it worse if it's not away. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated if I get this thing completely to go away. Again, guys, do yoga, see a physical therapist for your pelvic floor. It's okay to take breaks, take it easy, guys. Don't stress, meditate. Cannabis is your friend. Cannabis is my friend. I use that to keep in my Zen state as much as possible.